Fizz, how y'all doing today? Thanks so much for doing ARK Survival Building Series with Fizz. Hello everyone! So, this week is kind of epic, amazingly awesome, I think I'm going to say. We're going to be playing Overwatch. I'm probably already streaming by now when this video is going up. I'm actually doing this pre-recorded a little bit, so yeah. So anyways, welcome back. So today we're going to be working on the new tower idea for the Redwood Forest build. And I think I have a cool idea what we're going to do, but I need to figure out how to solve a problem. But first off, I added just some spikes for temporary, because I was actually been quite scared of like a dinosaur coming over here and like destroying it. Like the dire bears or like some wolves or raptors. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. So yeah, so we're gonna design a kind of a tower that goes all the way up to the tippity top. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like a. It's gonna be right here, basically. This tower. That I don't know what we're gonna name it. But the thing is, I need to do like something like this. Like I want to put this over here, go like in a circle, and then I want to go like this as well. But see how it has no ground snap point? Why? And I can do that. Why the hell can I not do the other way? See what I mean? ARK is like an amazingly weird ass game if you think about it. We are in the tree right now though, and I want to do this though. I want to put this right here, like that. Yeah. Actually, can I look down right here? How can I not ghost to this? Oh, do I not have ghosts on? Oh, I don't. There we go. I wonder if it's because of this. Ooh, it might be because of this. Hey, let's see. Let's put a pillar there. Let's put a pillar. Let's put a pillar here. Why not? Let's put another pillar. Put another pillar there. Alright, let's see if that solves that problem. No, it still doesn't solve that problem. Interesting. We'll have to see how to fix that. So yeah, so today we're going to build this kind of tower. It might be destroying some of this roof. Let me look again. I quite like this roof. Quite a bit, but hey, for building other stuff, we have to get to the where we're gonna get to. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean. Honestly, let me see. I wonder. So if I did something like that, that's still in the way. Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me also get rid of this piece right here, and let me see if I can do this. No, wait, yes. Yes, I can. Okay, I can do something like that, but it still has an overhang. Kind of. Let's see. So hopefully everyone's week is doing fantastic. My week's pretty good so far. I don't know, actually. I'm hoping it's pretty good. I'm pre-recording this, so it might be amazing or it might be shitty. I hope it's pretty good. That's my hopes. Hopes and dreams. Let me see if I can do something like this. Let me get rid of this wall. This. That there. Okay, so let's see. Can I put this connecting to that? Okay, and now I need to connect this to that, and then this needs to go like that. Okay, now why won't... Interesting. Can't place wooden dinosaur gate frame, no ground or snap points. This is what I mean about ARK bugs 101 right here. I should just make a whole series on like what is ARK bugs, because like this is 100% a bug. I'm wondering. I'm actually gonna wonder if I put this down, and then put this, and then put this. Does it work? No. No, it doesn't. Why? I don't know. ARK bug 101 right there. That's how ARK coding is. It's pretty clunky coding, if you tell me. But, you know, it's whatever. They didn't think of GG Fizz making, being able to build circular things in the world of ARK. And they didn't think of Fizz being able... Like, they didn't think about anyone building anything, honestly, than, like, squares. When you implement into a game that all you can do is build squares, and then people develop a way, like me, to not build with squares, then it turns out to be pretty interesting. Alright, so obviously, we're going to change something up on this. Maybe we just don't do... No, we have to do a circle. I want to do circle. Alright, I'm gonna fool around with this. I will get back to you in a couple minutes, maybe. I'll probably be a second for you, and we'll start doing a speed build on this, because this is going to be the whole point of the video today. I hope. Alrighty, welcome back. Real quick before we start the speed build, I actually figured out a way to how to do it, and literally the simplest way was to not start it from here, but I actually started from the back side over here. Now I know you can't see it, and it's kind of a mess now. I've been literally just like fiddling around with trying to fix it, and I found the best way to just like destroy the entire thing and build it on a different end. It's probably because how much like crap I've already been like trying to like you know, I've been testing a lot of stuff with this, so I'm not entirely sure how everything's gonna go together, because this is all experimental, guys. This is pretty experimental. So anyways, so now it's time for the speed build to build the entire tower, and we're gonna make it all look pretty and everything and stuff. You're probably wondering why the bottom part right here is not the same. The reason is I just don't want it to be the same. I honestly just want to have a wall like that, and then you come over here, and then boom! Then it's a circular thing that you all the way up and stuff. We'll do that. We'll do that as well. So, anyways, let's get started on that speed build, and let's make this look amazing. New looking tower that Fizz made with his designs of amazingness. I don't know. Let's get started.
Damn, son. Son. Damn, son.
everyone. So that was an interesting speed build. I'm gonna say this is probably one of the most difficult things I've ever done, and the probably reason why is I actually it's just so hard. Oh. All right, the reason why is there's like a lot of bugs with this. I don't know why. There's just so many bugs with this kind of build. I might have to just test it like differently. But if we can do let's see. If we go out here, you can see that sometimes it doesn't line up properly. Actually, you can't even tell really. Yeah, you can't really tell. But overall, it's kind of cool though. It's a little buggy here and there, like connection of like other like walls and stuff. As you can tell, there's a lot of problems with like what would you say, the what the hell's the word? I can't even think of the word. Oh, the like it was no like foundations or like it was like a lot of that. So, but I think we're not gonna go any further higher. Oh, let me see. What would it look like if I didn't went? No, see, that's too high. I want to go right there. All right, so now we need to do is we need to do this. So if you remember that we built a tower in survival, right? And we built towers here and there. We've done a lot of towers that there's a technique that you can actually do to go downwards. So if we go like this, like that, right? And you can also go down this way, like so. Yeah. It's a little different than, not really actually, it's pretty much the same. Go like this, right? And then basically you can go to this last two. Let's go there. And now this one can go, basically, you can go, let's see, how do we want this? Maybe like this. Yeah, that works out. So there you go, look at that. The whole entire thing is completely done now. So now you can just walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up, and walk up. And now you're at the tippity top, and then you can fly out, but we don't really want to do that. Alright, so now we need to design is something up here. Now, I don't think we're gonna do. Oh, let me see. How would this look if I did something like this, and then put something like that in the middle? No, okay. So we're just gonna do railings. So let me get the spawn code for railings. Railings. Let me get this like so. All right. So I have the spawn code for that. Let's go over there. So hopefully you understand what we're doing today on this. All right. So now we need to do is connect this part to that part. Now, how are we gonna do that? I don't know. I don't know. So we could do something like this, maybe. Maybe like this. Does this work at all? Kind of does. What do you guys think? Does that work? Yeah, that quite works. Maybe just move it over one. Let's move it over one more. And then put this. So, delete this one. And delete this. Yeah, that's a lot better. So that way our heads don't like get hit by that. Okay. Railings though, we're not gonna be able to put a bunch of we can put railings on the outside, I think. Let's see. See how this looks. Okay. Okay, that works out. Yeah, that's fine. Now, obviously, it's not lining up properly. I can't do anything, honestly, about that. It's ARK. Like, it's impossible to get stuff lined up in here and there. But, oh, game's saving. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool tower. And I also fixed down here. I can actually show you. I don't know if I showed you during the speed build. Let's go down. here. So I actually did a little bit of research of Ewok villages. Apparently they actually don't really use the canopy bridge actually a lot of the time. They actually use straight bridges, which is actually quite interesting that I did not know. But I also, if you come down here, yeah, see? This is all different. We can actually change this one out to be windows. And yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, so this is all different and changed as well. And let me see if I can drop down to here. Drop down to here and show you guys what it looks like over here. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yep, so basically it just looks like a just a bigger, like, what'd you say, what was I saying last episode? Oh, ceiling thing. Man, I can't talk. I can't, like, think or anything, like, how I'm supposed to explain this stuff to you. It is a thing. Support beam. There we go. Just a support beam, basically, that it goes across. But yeah, so this is really cool. This, like, kind of design we just got making. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. This is so much better than, like, going up a ladder. This is so cool. I'm actually glad I actually, like, thought about this. And then you go to the top. And now, look at that. We're pretty much at the top now. Look at that. It's so cool. It's so cool. So, I wonder if we... I'm just thinking about how we're gonna... This treehouse part is gonna be interesting. Because I want to see... We can extend this out pretty much a lot now because of all the foundations we have down here. So I wonder if we can do something like this then. So if I want to go up like that, yes, and then I need more of those, which is like 85, and then this is gonna be like there, but I can't do that because this is in the way. So actually, no, I don't want to put this here. I want you to be able to go like over, around. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's replace that with this, and let's put a thing right here. Yeah, that works out like that, and then you can get up this way. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, cool. And now I actually want to put one. Oh, I can't put one there. Crap. Okay, I can't put one there. Okay, can I put a railing there? No, I cannot put a railing there. Okay. See, this is gonna be so much harder. Like I said, it's gonna be hard building. All right, let's get rid of that. Aha! And let's get rid of that. Okay. That works out, right? You're like kind of like on the edge now. That looks pretty cool. Alright, and we can just do like some of these. Oh, we need more railings. Let's put a bunch of railings all around it. Why not? I don't think the Ewok people actually had a lot of railings, so we might cut out a lot of railings. I'll have to look again. This doesn't look right. This actually needs to be moved in. Actually, does it? No. Wait, yeah? No. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Okay, so I can't put a railing there. Actually, I could put one. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Like that. Now, you're probably wondering, how are you supposed to get dinosaurs up here, huh? I don't know. Fly them up with a Quetzal. That's a plain simple question and answer right there for you guys. Alright. So there we go. The whole tower is pretty much done. The whole kind of like base of this area is done. I think next episode we're going to do is connect this side to this side, this tree. And I want to do like a couple more up and ups. And I think we're going to have to experiment a little bit more with these things. Because these are actually a lot different than the stone ones. I'm not going to lie. There's actually quite a different like... There's more snap points that you can do with these than the stone ones. So it's going to be quite interesting on how we can get this to work. Because I do want to do, if we show... I'm just doing the stone, by the way, because it's easiest. I might change it to wood now, since we're up here. But if you look at this, I want to do stuff like this in the tree. You know what I mean? Like this. But it's going to be hard to do because we don't have that much space to build. You know what I mean? But I want to do circular things, and this is the only way to honestly do perfect circles. I don't know. We'll have to experiment and see. Although we can honestly just do something like you can do sideways snap points with the foundations, but it's such a pain in the butt to get right. I don't even know how you even do it properly sometimes. I don't know. It's really annoying. Let me just destroy these. Alright. Get rid of this. Alright, so anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Today's episode. We got it pretty good, and it's not too bad. Just one solid little tower. Keep in mind, it's kind of buggy. It's probably just because of how I place this stuff on the foundation and stuff. But overall, I think it's quite cool. Oh man, I like how when we're up so high, you can see the fog. When the fog is in, oh, this is so cool. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode. I can't wait to start building even more on this Redwood Forest Ewok Village. If you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment, tell me guys what do you think about this so far, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Building with Fizz.